Hello and welcome to another Game Pit Stop. This one is for Awesome, a 2 to 5 player game designed by Sarah Kennington and from One Free Elephant. In Awesome, you are in the Wild West and you are miners in a mine shaft, and you're going to be looking to dig for ore. It's gold, silver and copper, and then sell it to either wealthy dignitaries or to the bank itself. You're going to start off by placing a 5x5 grid, and players are going to do this one tile at a time, and the 4 corners are going to be the start positions for each player colour. You notice there's also another of those colours dotted around. This is for extra ore collection if you land on your own colour. So the first thing we're going to be doing in a round is moving those wealthy dignitaries I spoke to. Here's Mark Cortland. She's going to move towards the cart with the fewest ore in it. And here's Baron Pierce. He's going to move in towards the cart with the most ore inside it. So on a go, all the players simultaneously are going to roll the dice. Brilliant. And they're going to start moving, starting with the player who's first in turn order. So Red over there has decided that they don't really like how full that green cart is. So what they can do, and they can boom, shunt into that immediately. Anything above the edge that can be visible above the edge of the cart is going to fall out one at a time. So that's not good for green. Red's gone boom again. They've also got a double whammy here because they've got a roadblock that's where a beam has been knocked down by another player as a bit of a trap. So they've already lost 2 cards, and now Red's going to use the third move to say, you know what, I've had enough of that. I'm going to start moving away because Green's going to be pretty angry now. So we'll miss the dig phase for Red, and we'll move straight on to Green's movement phase. Because what's going to happen now, Red's got an ace up their sleeve. They're going to play a sabotage card. So Green cannot move at all. They're kind of stuck there, which is really going to annoy the green player. So let's move on to the dig phase of the game. This is where you're going to start your digging for ore. Now you draw 2 ore out of a bag. I'll show you that in a minute. But what Green is going to do, they're fed up of being missing, so they're going to use one of their action cards to play Scraps. Scraps is a little doggy, and he is going to protect their cart from being messed with to some degree. Excellent, well done, Scraps. They've also got another little trick up their sleeve. They've got a Yoink card. Now that is going to allow them to dip into the red player who's just been messing with them and steal one of their ore. Let's look around the board. What's happened to poor old Purple up in the corner there? They've been blocked in by all the other players. Now you can waste the whole turn getting out of there, just removing one of those timber beams. Or Purple is actually very close to Mark Cortland, within 4 spaces, and Mark Cortland wants 2 copper and a silver for $8. Well, lo and behold, Purple has got 2 copper and a silver. That's going to return to the supply, and they're going to score themselves $8 and on that contract. Moving around, we see Blue is pretty heavily laden, and they're going to do an ore collection, which is you're going to dip into the ore bag. Normally you'd get 2, but because Blue is on a blue space, they're going to get 4 ore. Not the wisest decision, because Blue's kind of full already. And there we go. That one stays on the tile, and basically you carry on and you try and get them all done. There we go. Anything that falls out is going to stay on the tile, so there's a definite dexterity element. And you're going to play to either 6 rounds or 8 rounds, and the person with the most money at the end of the game is going to win. And that was a Game Pit Stop. Please follow us on YouTube with these videos, and also we have a podcast, which is the Game Pit Podcast. Pop along to Podbean, iTunes or Stitcher for that. Thank you for watching.